As night fades away, a special stretch of time begins, the time when the sun sneaks its way over the horizon to start the new day. While most people are sleeping in during this regular yet unique event, there's one person who isn't. Meet Danny Seidman, a landscape photographer who's dedicated to capturing the beauty that each sunrise holds.
Photography is a way that I kind of relax and get away from everyday life. It's like meditation for me to get out in nature. That's why I enjoy landscape photography. I think my favorite thing about photography is just being able to be out in nature. At first it's all about getting the picture, but now it's kind of shifted toward I don't always expect to come home with something good, so I want to enjoy the experience. The most difficult part of landscape photography, I think, is just the discomfort being out there at like 3 in the morning, pitch black, freezing, not sleeping, can't feel your hands. I've traveled all around the Northwest. Some of my favorite places are Mount Rainier, and I like to go out to Ruby Beach. North Cascades are nice. I've traveled along the Oregon coast several times, Columbia River Gorge, and I've gone as far as the Southwest, like Arizona and Utah. See the national parks there, and also Grand Teton National Park in Yellowstone. A lot of times when I go out to shoot, I'll have an image pre-visualized. It's something that I really want to capture. Like this summer, avalanche lilies. I really want a photo of avalanche lilies up at Hurricane Ridge, so I went out there fully expecting there to be like these wide swaths of flowers up in the meadows there. I get there and it was such a late season that the road was closed. So a lot of times I'll go up there with an image in mind and I'll end up getting something completely different. So I ended up just setting up near the visitor center at Hurricane Ridge. And that morning it turned out that I just had this awesome fog come through. Lupin was at peak and it's just a really great sunrise overall. For someone starting out photography, I would say it'd be good to read up on the technical aspects, learn about shutter speed, aperture, exposure, and then you can look more into the artistic side of it. The way I started was I would just read constantly. I would get online, just read all the articles I possibly could, try to absorb all the information, and then I would look at photos that I liked and find out what I found inspiring in them and go out and try to emulate it. I'd see a picture of a certain landscape, like say Mount Rainier, I'd go to that same spot and try to get the exact same shot and try to get the processing down. I spent a lot of time reading about how to use Photoshop. And eventually, when I was able to copy these photos, I no longer felt the need that I had to just keep trying to get the exact same shot as everyone else. So you just develop your own style over time.
If you'd like to see more of Danny's photos, you can check out his website at danseidmanphoto.com.